My name is Grace Bian. I'm the Managing Director of Global Business Societies. Basically, Global Business Societies provide a secure bridge between UK and China. We're helping companies enter into the Chinese market, and we also, in the same time, bring China investors to come into the European market. We have an office called China, and normally our Chinese office work inside the government department. That's why we had first-hand information, and we help a lot of government project as well. First of all, it's because China is a really hot topic nowadays. Everyone has been talking about China. Second, since China become the biggest lender for America from the credit crisis, and everyone talk about China too. And in the credit crunch since 2009, 2008, and China has been recently sending over a lot of investor and buyer and key merger and acquisition to taking over a lot of European companies. When UK businessmen started to hear about Hong Kong, normally it's from 1980. Why? Because the government has been put on, it's a pure delta development policy around Pearl River Delta. Pure River Delta, basically like in Guangzhou, Hong Kong, this area. And then in 1990, people started to hear about Shanghai. I'm guaranteeing you don't hear about Shanghai since 1980 because Shanghai got nothing there. But it's like since 1990, people heard about Shanghai. It's because the government moving the new development zone, it's like from southern China to the middle China. And now some of the businessmen heard about, Dalian, Shenyang, this kind of northeast, it's like city. It's because government just recently from 2006, 2007 put on another northeast development policy. So when Chinese government say grow, that city will grow. I'm giving very classic example. The city I come from called Shenzhen, the city next to Hong Kong, in 1980 only have 30,000 population. So it's very, very small. But in 2006, it's 8.5 million people. Only cost 2 decades. So the economic growth, is like at 1980, people are only making about 10 million, it's like within the 30,000 people. But going to, it's like 2006, it's already making 1.3 trillions in that city. There's many options. Basically, UK company can do WOFE, which is a wholly owned enterprise, can do JV, which is joint venture enterprise, which is can source your idea to developing a China manufacturing and take it back as well. Basically, it's like UK are famous in the world, full of inventors. The UK are also famous in the world. The bad, it's like the worst execution, it's like a business. Basically, it's like UK very good to invent it, but not so good to put them into action. Which is China are totally another side around. China, every single UK company think about, it's like Chinese are copy. But, it's like, that's why, they spend about 3 years time to invent the idea, and China just so good and copy within 3 months time. Why? It's not because like China is very good at copy, just because their action skill are really high. So when you actually want to go into any marketing, pick a Chinese. I already mentioned about the option open to UK business how to set up in China, but they always come with the problem as well. Let's take WOFE as example. It's like the WOFE process is very complicated. It's not like you register a company in the company house within 24 hours, maybe 24 minutes. But it's like to set up a company in China, a long process. You look into 1 month's time, which is the GBA team got an expert to help this setting up. Still it's not easy because you need to get every single document in your personal ID to certify with a solicitor in UK and to get stamped at Chinese embassy, and also transfer those documents into China with the relevant government department and choosing the specific area you want to setting up, then wait for another 30 days. Joint venture, it's like also got the disadvantage as well. Joint venture have two parts. One is called EJV, another called CJV. EJV is called equity joint ventures. CJV is contract, is like joint ventures. With an equity joint venture, you probably find a partner very happy in the beginning, then you ended up, divorce, but very badly. But it's like with CJV, it's like you actually building a very good relationship at the beginning, but you probably facing problem, it's like your partner actually taking your business because it's just a contract. Also, of course there is a solution, it's like for those problems, it's like because question always come with solution. The solution is like normally we're giving out, it's like to the customer, is like we will go through the government department, and then it's like we will be identify a relevant, credible company to going to joint venture, or it's like a recommendation to working with a UK business, because recommendation is very important in Chinese. Anything go through the government officially or introduction, people have to keep their work. They need to really care about their reputation as well. So we suggest just not simply and easily to go into any single company without you really getting advice.